Horoscopes by 1pkc.io, brought to you by Jeff Helkenberg.
Hello Taurus, this is your horoscope for the week of March 18th, 2019. Now currently the house of Taurus contains both Uranus and Mars, while your ruling planet Venus remains alone in Aquarius. And so one of the things that you're feeling right now is that you probably feel like you need to break some rules. I bet that you're feeling fairly inspired to do things that are not conventional for you, that are outside of the norm for you, and you're dying to have a good time, and everything that is normal in your life or everything that's reliable in your life probably feels a little bit like a weight around your neck, like a chain that is holding you back. Now, one of the things that's important to recognize is that sometimes we are saved by those things. We're saved from ourselves. There are times when we would make decisions that are very harmful to us, and we're just not able to because something is holding us back, something that's somewhat beyond our control. Now, as you know, Taurus, security and stability are a major part of your life. You really seek to make sure that you have a solid foundation that you can always rely on. You want to know that you're not just going to end up homeless or you're not going to end up destitute. You really work very hard to make sure that you can rely on something in your life, whether that's a person, whether that's your ownership of a thing, whatever it is, you work very hard for that. Well, right now you're feeling like throwing all of that, carelessly to the wind, and that's not a good situation for you to be in right now. With Uranus in your house, it is affecting a lot of people. Uranus falls when it moves into Taurus. It is a time of major tumult, and that's bleeding into a lot of things. And with your ruler there being in Aquarius, with Venus in Aquarius right now, chances are you just feel like breaking rules and coming unhinged. And this is a deadly combination for you during this time. So the most important thing that you can do is just lay low. Don't do anything that you would live to regret, because chances are you will have opportunities that arise in the near future that could really derail your life. It could cause you to lose everything that you've worked so hard to gain over time. So this week especially, be conscious of the risk. Do whatever you can to mitigate that risk. If you feel like you're heading somewhere dangerous, chances are you probably are. So just keep that front and center in your mind and you should be okay. Now, for those of you who know your birth chart positions, here's a rundown of the other planets and our star. Mercury is in retrograde in Pisces. Venus is in Aquarius. Mars and Uranus are in Taurus. Jupiter is in Sagittarius. Saturn and Pluto are in Capricorn. Neptune is in Pisces, where it is joined by the Sun, and the Moon will start the week in Leo, move through Virgo and Libra, and will end the week in Scorpio. So again, the message this week, chances are you are very much feeling like you need to break out of routine, you need to break out of the mold, you need to become an entirely different person. A lot of this just has to do with the fact there's a lot of very chaotic energy right now, both in your house and with that influence from Aquarius. So do your very best, be conscious that you're at risk, avoid those risks where you can, and you'll have an okay week.